Joe Biden takes his push for a stimulus relief plan outside of Washington. Joe Biden this week is working to shift attention back to his ambitious agenda of passing a third stimulus bill with a third stimulus check.
All the experts, all the committee that I put together, the leading researchers in the world, in the United States, are on this committee of mine, headed by Dr. Fauci and others. They tell me, be careful not to predict things that you don't know for certain what's going to happen, because then you'll be held accountable. I get that. But let me tell you what I think based on all that I've learned and all that I've studied and all that I think that I know.
Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is your stimulus check update and news report. Now folks, I'm still doing an Amazon gift card giveaway if we get my channel to 75,000 subscribers by the end of this month, February 28th. I'll be giving away a total of $500 in Amazon gift cards. And best of all, I will not be choosing just one winner. Several of you guys will win a free Amazon gift card. Now all that you have to do to win is subscribe to my channel, turn on post notifications, and give this video a like. And don't forget to check out my good friend Bailey David. She provides you with the best stimulus check updates and is helping as much people as possible by giving away a free Amazon gift card. So folks, go check out Bailey David's channel in the link below.
There is a consensus among economists, left, right, and center, that is and including the IMF and in Europe, that the overwhelming consensus is, in order to grow the economy a year, 2, 3, and 4 down the line, we can't spend too much. Now's the time we should be spending. Now's the time to go big. You may recall I managed the last experiment we had with the stimulus, and it was I don't mean it that way, but it was $800 billion. We thought we needed more than that, and we think we did. It ended up working, but it slowed things up by about, and depending who you talk to, between 6 months and a year and a half. We can come back, we can come roaring back. It's estimated that by most economists, including Wall Street firms, as well as think tanks, political think tanks, left, right, and center, it is estimated that if we pass this bill alone, we'll create 7 million jobs this year. 7 million jobs this year. And so the thing we haven't talked about, and I'm not going to go on because I want.
Now as Biden continues to work to get at least some Senate Republicans on board, on Tuesday he took his message outside of Washington and directly to the American people while making his first official trip as president.
To hear your question, I apologize. We haven't talked about, I remember you and I talking during the campaign, and you had the former guy saying that, well, we're just going to open things up and that's all we need to do. We said, no, you got to deal with the disease before you deal with getting the economy going. Well, the fact is that the economy now has to be dealt with. And what is it? Look at all the people. You have over 10 million people unemployed. We need unemployment insurance. We need to make sure that, you have 40% of the children in America talk about food shortage. 60% of it. Did you ever think you'd see a day in Milwaukee? You'd see in the last 6 months people lining up in their automobiles for an hour.
Now folks, Biden's national push on stimulus relief also comes with a ticking clock. The last round of stimulus passed by Congress is set to expire on March 14th, leaving Biden less than a month to win the support of Republicans and get the bill through both the House and Senate and on his desk before the relief ends. Regardless of the time crunch, Senator Chris of Delaware, one of Biden's closest allies in the Senate, expressed confidence that Democrats will deliver on Biden's first big legislative push, saying it has broad support outside of Washington. Senator Chris told ABC's This Week, if a month from now, as unemployment checks are on the verge of stopping for tens of millions of Americans, we can proceed with a Democrat-only bill. President Biden is uniting the American people. He's moving forward with relief that has support of 3/4 of the American people. While the White House advisors say that Joe Biden is still committed to earning bipartisan support, he will not take the option of proceeding on a partisan basis off the table.
For as far as you can see, to get a bag of food? This is the United States of America, for God's sake. We can't deal with that. We promised, look at all the people who are on the verge of being kicked out of their apartments because they cannot afford the rent. What happens when that happens? Everything. Look at all the mom and pop landlords that are in real trouble if we don't subsidize this in the meantime. Look at all the people who are on the verge of missing, and how many people have missed their last 2 mortgage payments and are able to be foreclosed. And that's why I took executive action to say they cannot be foreclosed on in the meantime. Because look at what the impact on the economy would be. You think it's bad now, let all that happen. Look at all the people who've lost their insurance. How many, I'm not asking for a show of hands, how many of you had jobs with corporations or companies that provided health care, the COBRA health care? Well, guess what? The company goes under, and guess what? You lose your health insurance.
Even amid the Trump impeachment trial, Biden continued his efforts to bolster bipartisan support for his American Rescue Plan, holding meetings with Republican and Democratic mayors and governors in the Oval Office, while House Democrats also pushed ahead on the bill through the reconciliation process that would allow them to pass the measure on a party line vote given their slim majority in the Senate. In his statement on the launch of the enrollment period on Friday, the administration has also pushed ahead on containment efforts for the pandemic. In regards to the unemployment benefits, nearly 2/3 of workers who started getting jobless benefits in October had also collected them earlier in the crisis. Repeat layoffs are playing out alongside near record long-term unemployment, a continuous spell of joblessness for at least 6 months. In California, 96 of new unemployment claims are repeat applications from workers in accommodation and food services. And most new claims for unemployment benefits are coming from repeat layoffs. Now, for those of you on SSI and SSDI, if you're a Social Security beneficiary with a foreign address whose monthly benefit is deposited into a foreign bank account, you'll receive your stimulus payment as a check in the mail. And if you live abroad but receive your monthly benefits through a US bank, you should have received your first payment by direct deposit to that account by the end of July as well. But it is not clear what will happen to this group with the second check if it was not distributed by January 15th. Therefore, it will have to be claimed as part of your tax return. Thank you so much for watching, folks, and until next time, have a great day and stay safe.
No, a year from now, I think that there'll be significantly fewer people having to be socially distanced, have to wear masks, etc. But we don't know. So I don't want to overpromise anything here. I told you when I ran and when I got elected, I will always level with you. To use Franklin Roosevelt's example, I'll shoot you, give you straight from the shoulder what I know and what I don't know.